Hey pros, Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. So today we are working with my sister-in-law's hair, who has decided that she wants to go ahead and get a haircut. She has a lot of thinning on her sides, a lot of breakage, and she came with a style that she just came to just pressure my life, you guys. But neither here nor there. We are going to do a basic total revamp of her hair, and I'm going to show you guys the entire process. So while I'm parting her out, if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to also thumbs up this video, as that tells YouTube how great my channel is, and also share this video with your family and friends. So to start the process, we're going to go ahead and cut off all of this long hair that we will not be utilizing, mainly because she is actually going to be getting a real shortcut. And the reason for that is she wants a relaxer, and unfortunately we are unable to relax hair that has high lift color like what she has. And of course that hair is somewhat damaged as well, so we're going to cut it all the way down to the darker area, and then we're going to go ahead and relax that hair. Now, I started the process, of course, by shaving down as much as I possibly could with my clippers. And then, like I was saying, you guys, her sides and her nape from wearing wigs is completely broken, 100%. So this haircut is actually warranted, because guess what? Those areas are so thin or bald that there's really no blending it with her longer hair at this point. And she just basically was over the longer hair, you guys. So that is another reason why we brought her down to the darker colors. And then we just basically made a plan to grow her hair out from there, and we will start taking care of it. Now, that doesn't say that she can't wear her wigs anymore, but we're not going to do any long-term styles, because she wants to be able to wear her own hair in a sense. Now, of course, I did go ahead and relax the sides and the back. If you notice, I'm not really messing with the crown area right now, because that high lift color will literally melt at the touch of any type of relaxer. So in this particular phase of the process, I am not going to be relaxing the crown of her head. I'm just going to be basically silk pressing that area and curling it as best possible. And then later on down the road, we are going to relax that area, which this is kind of past tense, because I did actually relax the crown of her hair about 2 weeks later. And just as I said, what was going to happen is exactly what happened. The crown of her head, a lot of that high lift color ended up burning, which we already knew. And then I ended up taking it all, most of it off, and bringing her to a shortcut so that we could start the process from there. Now, I did texturize her roots at this point, but I did not touch the areas where she had a lot of that high lift color there. Now, she also wanted hair color, you guys, and you guys know what I say about hair color, especially because I know she has a relaxer. So we decided to go the route of semi-permanent colors for a while, just to really give her hair some backing, give it some strength, and then we're able to treat it from there. If you guys see her hair right now, her hair is super strong. It's thriving. Her sides and back have already started to grow out. She already has her sides back, by the way. So that is just an added plus. Now, while I'm conditioning her sides and her back, I did apply some of our Hair Repair and Restore 2.0 conditioner to her crown area, because that colored hair is severely damaged. It needs as much help as it can get. And then from there, we went ahead and followed through the remainder of the relaxer process, which is basically normalizing her and getting her hair back to its regular pH. Now, again, you guys, this is my sister-in-law. So you'll see a lot of chatting going on in between me and her, a lot of arguing, because that's exactly what we do. But at the same time, just because she's my sister-in-law, that doesn't mean that we're not going to do this process the right way, which is exactly what we did. And she trusts me to say, okay, Crystal, I want you to do it your way, and I know that your way is going to work. So she allowed me to just really take the reins and start her at this phase of the process, and then we moved our way forward, and she's super happy with how her hair is growing at this point. Now, we normalized her first. Of course, if you're going to be using any of our Elite hair care shampoos, you would use those after you have already normalized your hair in the relaxer process. You never use standard shampoo to normalize the hair. It is not going to restore the hair back to its regular pH. That is what normalizing or neutralizing shampoo does. Now for my second shampoo, I did cocktail it with a little bit of our hair repair and restore shampoo. But of course, the normalizing shampoo was the bulk of the shampoo. And I made sure that this was my second shampoo. So we normalized her thoroughly first, and then again the second time. And then I also used some of our hair repair and revive to also help the hair that we did not relax, as well as to remove any of that relaxer smell that comes from the relaxer service, which that's just a personal preference for me. Now, like I said, you guys, she did want a copper color on her higher lift ends. So what I did was I went through and I kind of just lightly did a pre-lightening service, or a lightening service to that area using a coconut oil based lightener. Now, if you notice, I am not lightening the darker hair. I'm only lightening the hair that is already pre-lightened at this point. And that was just to give it an additional lift because she wanted it to be like a super copper. Now, this is not really hurting the hair that she has in her crown. I did cut off a lot of the split ends that she had already. So that was just to kind of get her hair about 1 or 2 levels lighter. And then I'm just going to go through and deposit a semi-permanent color. Now, the thing with the coconut oil based lightener is it actually protects the hair as it's lightening. It is a slow process. It is a cream based lightener. So with it being a cream based lightener, it actually coats the hair and creates like a cocoon around the hair during the lightening process. It's great for ethnic hair, which is the reason, excuse me, why I use it. And of course, you guys know I've been a Pravana girl for a long time. It actually is made by Pravana. Now, once we finished the shampoo process, which I had to go through and clarify her with our Elite Clarify, and then I used some of our B7 shampoo as well. If you guys notice, she actually has a curl pattern in that area. So that tells you, you know, the health of that area at this point. And that coconut oil lightener did not strip her hair in any sense. And then after we finished the semi-permanent color process, this is when I kind of went through and did a lot of my detailing around the sides and the back. If you notice, I did leave hair in the front because I had to actually over direct a lot of that hair to kind of cover her sideburns as much as possible because her sides, like I said, are severely broken. The good thing about the nape area is that even though it's broken, that area is typically tapered, so it will blend in really well. So let's talk about it. My sister decided that she wanted to get a wave style, knowing that her sides were severely broken. And you know me, I like to make sure that people understand the process. So when it came time, I did go ahead and start the wave process, but I wanted her to see that the waves were not really ideal at this point of her grow out because her sides are severely broken, you guys. And she wouldn't have enough coverage for me to be satisfied with her waves, and I don't think that anyone wants to see your scalp, you know what I mean? So after talking with her about it, and I tried to directionalize it 2 different ways to see if the waves would look really nice and still blend really well the areas on the side, I kind of decided against it, and I said, sis, let's just do it straight for now. And then from there, you know, once your sides come in, we can do any kind of wave style you want. But let's give your sideburns a chance to grow back in first, and your temple area a chance to grow back in, and also a part of her crown. If you guys notice in the front, there's a lot of thinning in the front of her face as well. So I said, let's give that area a chance to grow out. I said, give it at least 30 days, and then I think we'll be perfectly fine to do whatever wave style you want. She's like, okay, sis, let's do that. So that is the reason why I ended up changing her mold and making everything straight rather than wavy. Now, please don't ask me about the color that's on the side of her face because we didn't even notice that until the end. Ask me why. I don't know. Good thing this is my sister-in-law, so it didn't really bother her. But that color, actually, it just wiped right off, you guys. We just wasn't really paying it attention. And because she's super light-skinned, we kind of didn't really notice it until it was already too late and we had already filmed this video. So I know somebody wants to mention, oh, she still got color on her face. It's just staining, you guys. It's not a big deal. It comes right off. And it really did come right off. After we got off camera, we ended up wiping it right off. Now, I did blow out her crown using our Platinum Turbo Blow Dryer, which I am super excited because it is on its way. And you guys get to see the debut of this blow dryer that I've been talking about for over a year. So it'll be available on our website really, really soon. And then if you guys notice, her crown looks super strong. The color is nice and vibrant. It looks nice and healthy. And then all I did was go through and use my shears and just really clean the crown up to make sure that it was nice and even. And honestly, this was my favorite part of the process, because to see where her hair started and where we are now is just beautiful. It was beautiful. So you guys comment down below, tell me what you guys thought about the color and also about the cut. And if you guys notice, she still has length in her crown area. She still has a lot of density in her crown area. And then of course we're gonna work on that front and get that front to grow out really, really nicely. Now, to finish off her cut, I just went through and carved out her sides, you know, basically making her sides look like there's really nothing wrong. And then from there, you know, I would call her sides and her back a micro pixie. Technically, it's not curlable, but it is curlable. So we're just going to add a little bump to some parts of it. And then the other parts will just stay straight and like brush ready. And then, of course, like I said, a month later, we can curl all of that hair, because it's going to grow out so quickly, especially because my sister uses my Elite hair care products, and you guys know that all of our products are the bomb diggity and they give good results. Absolutely. Check my reviews. Thank you. Anyway, you guys, I just kind of cleaned up or detailed her sides and her back, and like I said, her nape area blended in really, really well, so we didn't really have to worry about the nape. And then I used a pencil iron to just go through and just give her a very light bump on the areas where her hair was nice, you know, or long enough for us to add the bump there. The good thing is her sides and her back are more brushable, so she really doesn't even have to worry about curling that area. And this is all new to her, so, you know, I didn't want her to have to worry too much going forward, which she was. She was like, oh my gosh, we're like, what am I gonna do? I'm like, nothing. Tie your hair down around the sides and the back. It's so short that you don't even have to worry about it. The crown area, I made it nice and firm for her, so she didn't even have to worry about getting up and doing anything to that area either. But I'm gonna let you guys watch the finish of the style, or this part of the style of us curling and stuff, and then we'll come back and talk about the finish. Don't forget, you guys, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to also thumbs up this video to tell YouTube how great my channel is. Also, all of the products that you guys saw me use today, excluding the relaxer and the color, are available on our website at EliteHairCareUSA.com. By the way, I am curling her with our new Smooth by EHC Mini, which is also going to be released on the same day as our Platinum Turbo Blow Dryer. This is our 1/2 inch flat iron that goes up to 500 degrees. As you guys can tell, she is natural on the crown area, and it is giving some good curl. So you guys definitely look out for that. All right, so now that we're done curling her, I just sprayed her tremendously with our Goddess polish. And the reason why I sprayed her like that is because, like I said, her crown is natural in regards to the top area. And because she got that very vibrant copper color, our goddess polish is going to really protect that hair. It's also going to be a glossifier, and it's also going to help with any form of frizzing, so I don't have to really worry about that area frizzing up as I'm combing through it, which is why I went slightly heavy. But if you notice, her hair is still light and airy. That is the magic to our goddess polish. It's not super heavy. It's not going to weigh the hair down, and I actually oversaturated and still kept the hair nice and light and airy. Anyway, I left this part in the video because I had to walk to the shampoo bowl, right? And I wanted you guys to see what clients really do in my chair. This is my sister. Watch her give you guys the peace sign because she ain't got nothing else to do. Right. I just wanted y'all to see what happens when a stylist walks away. Most of you do this because even I do that. Yeah, I thought it was so funny. Anyway, now that her hair is done, I'm just going through and fixing her ringlets, you know, placing them to kind of remove any lines. Also making sure that everything looks nice and neat, because she is new with this style. She's not ready for it to be super wild, right? So I just wanted to make sure that she was comfortable with it. She likes it to be nice and against her head. And then I'm just using the comb to just lift it and give it some volume. Now, what you see me doing here is exactly what you guys will be doing at home. I'm spraying her with some spritz because I'm going to actually make it nice and firm. She is not in the realm for her hair to be super soft and having to curl it and all that good stuff. So just to make it easy for her, we decided to freeze it, you know, make it nice and firm, make it nice and easy for her. And then, like I said, as her sides and her front grow out, we'll be able to create even more density in this area. And which I'm really happy with the fact that we kept the top more natural or texturized than anything, because that also helps with the styling and that also helps with the shape. Now, you guys comment down below. Tell me what you guys thought about the finished style, about her ringlets, about her color. I love her color, by the way. And then, of course, don't forget to go and check out our website at EliteHairCareUSA.com. And then I want you guys to comment and tell me, what do you guys think about the blendage of all that breakage that she had on the sides and the back? Because I know that that's a big thing, right? A lot of times we feel like we are doomed because we have no alternative for things like what she's experiencing from wig wearing, when, as you can clearly tell, it's definitely an alternative there for you. It just really depends on the stylist that you go to and really what the plan is going forward. Now, a lot of people have also been asking, am I taking new clients? Am I taking appointments? Absolutely. I am back to taking new clients. My books open on the 15th of every month. Right now, I'm booking for August and then going forward. And then, of course, you guys are welcome to come check your girl out. I'm based in Orlando. Everybody keeps asking. I'm just trying to answer as many questions as I can that I know everybody's going to ask. I'm based in Orlando, Florida. So the airport would be MCO, McCoy International Airport. And then to finish her off, I just used the diffuser just to make it nice and hard. And her hair was done, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget, like I said, thumbs up. Check out the website. See everybody later. Bye.